G'day YouTube. It's been a while since I've done a video. I've been flat out doing some upgrades in the greenhouse, getting ready for releases and shows and various things. But thought I'd finally give you a quick summer tour, or probably won't be that quick, of the backyard. It's an awesome, nice afternoon here. A little bit windy. Hopefully it doesn't come through on the camera. I'm just looking at the clouds in the background. Hopefully the rain's done. Sorry about the glare. So you'll see I've moved a couple of my big Veetchii out. This is my BE3437. It's just starting to settle in. It's taken a little bit. You might see on a few plants a bit of deformed growth. I nuked everything with a insecticidal soap, and it was a bit harsh for some of the more delicate things and burnt the growth points, but everything's bouncing back fine. So hopefully shortly everything will look good, and hopefully everything's now going to continue to be pest free. You can see it's got a couple of big basils here, actually 3 big basils now. A few pictures coming in various spots. Looks like a good one forming under here. See, some of the older pictures are all drying up. That's all right. A nice ventricosa red here that needs a bit more sun. It's not really colouring up in the shade here. It's a nice cutting, but that's loaded up with seed pods. Then you got my Veetchii M next to that, which I'm just saying, I don't think it's got any nice pictures at the moment. There's this little one here. This one usually goes nice red colours, especially when it opens. It does green up after it's been open for a while. But I did realise the other day, it's got one flower there and another flower coming down there. Again, multiple growth points on this. Caterpillar actually got to that one in there, which is a pain. Behind that is beautiful dark Boschiana that I grew from seed. It's just gorgeous coloration on that. These are really starting to get some size. Oh, is that no, it's not a basil, it's something else in there. I'll try and get over, you can see, I've got to get in here. I mean, these figs are taking off in the pot for my truncata thorlei there, so I've got to get in there and sort that out. My diariana's in there. You might be able to just spot, there is a picture back there, but I don't think you'll be able to see it, unfortunately. In front of that, there's a gorgeous Boschiana zachariana cross Veetchii. This is one of the EP ones. And this thing is just dripping in pictures. They're everywhere at the moment. It is covered in growth points as well, which helps. See, even the old vine there. Unfortunately, my big truncata is still struggling. It got thrips after everything else and just doesn't seem to have any luck, unfortunately. I'm sure I've treated everything. There's no visible pests on it now, so just letting it settle in. There's another one that got burnt from the insecticidal soap. Unfortunately, the insecticidal soap did not deter the caterpillars on this truncata alba. There's a small picture back here. So just beautiful bright green pictures. It is flowering, it is male. I've harvested some pollen. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it just yet, but I'll figure out something. And behind that, peltata cross truncata. That's a medium-sized picture. Have a look at the size of that. I mean, nothing ever looks, sorry about the dodgy cam work, but nothing ever looks great on camera. So I'll show you that. That's the size of my forearm and hand included. So that is a massive picture there. Huge big mouth. The possum's got to it, but it's got some new growth points starting. There's one there, one there, one there, off the 2 vines that they cut. Still got one original active point there. But yeah, that's coming back nicely, as is Spectabilis truncata, truncata spectabilis. I'm not 100% sure there, but that's looking gorgeous as always. That also got possumed, so the new growth has come out nicely. In front of that, truncata jacquelineae, MP. Let's check out the size of that peristome. It is so dark. It does, the camera again doesn't do it justice. Another nice picture going there. And lawns were just mowed, so there's a bit of everything going on here. And it's unfortunately blowing all over the plants with this wind, but that'll be all right. I might come through and give them a hose off. Next to that is this beautiful truncata nebularum, which I might give some more sun shortly. It's not colouring up like it used to, but most excitingly, it's a female and it's just about to start opening. So I'm super excited to get to breed with that. As well as another giant picture. This is truncata edwardsiana. I think I measured this at about 40 centimetres, 41 centimetres without the lid. So that's becoming a very impressive picture there. And that's, you can see the plant right in there, nice basil starting. Sorry. And that's also in flower. This one's a male. So hopefully I can cross the two, because that could be a very, very nice cross. This flower is going to be absolutely massive. Over in the background here, see my Boschiana veitchii is starting to wrap around the tree there. I've given that no help. Oops, sorry, I've lost it in the camera. It's wrapped itself around there and started climbing. I'm actually going to leave that there and see what it does, but that's looking very nice. There's a bigger, better picture hiding down the back there that we can't see. I'll bring you back forward. Got some more ventricosa here. Maxima Dark Veitchii M. I think that's my striped one. Original one I had sitting back in there. That's also got a nice male flower, so I'll figure out what to do with that shortly. And another awesome little Lolii Veitchii from John Yates. Unfortunately, everything out here copped some hail damage a while ago, which is all this damage you're seeing here, and this copped a caterpillar as well, but I think I got him the other day. I just always check the leaves, see if they're not hiding in there again. Azumia cross Veitchii, I think. Yeah, Azumia Veitchii. Beautiful little plant. It's settled in nicely. A couple of nice pictures. And then you got the Lolii ventricosa, and this thing. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one coming there. I won't count that. 6, 7 behind all that. 8 hiding back there. 9, 10. That's 11, 12, 13. Well, it won't quite hit for me. 13 pictures at the moment. That is amazing. So that is just going ballistic, just winding up through this oleander. And I'm just going to let that go wild. Hopefully it fills up this whole shrub section, and it's starting to look a lot like I imagine they look in nature. Well, Lolii ventricosa may not be a natural hybrid, but nepenthes in nature, just winding up through the bushes. Next to that is Veitchii cross Zachariana, which came from some Veitchii seeds, which unfortunately tells me they weren't from horticultural seed as advertised, but nonetheless, a gorgeous plant. This hasn't quite finished darkening up yet, but that's Ventricosa sibuensis cross Naga Bongzo. this thing will just go jet black. And this is a sort of medium-sized picture on it, I guess, but it's still absolutely gorgeous. Oh, Maxima Italiensis, or Lady Pauline, hiding in there. There's some more Veitchii. What else we got? A nice little orange sabre. It's just sort of winding away. Maxima Dark Cross Veitchii. I think this is the flared peristome one that stays open like that the whole time. Moving on, this is a beautiful sabre, this one. Really nice and toothy and striped. A bit more squat than the other one. The older picture goes nice and red peristome. You can see there a fresh one just starting to pop. There's a nice basil going. I thought I had two. Yeah, there's a second one hiding in there on the vine as well. Don't mind another steak being out here soon. And unfortunately, the Frangipane's a bit in the way here. But we got Truncata Squat there. This is a Truncata Red of some description. The pictures hiding in the shade aren't getting all that red. Maybe this new one here that's just popped. Got a bit deformed, being jammed into the other plant, but that should come nicely. Digging in here. Here we go. It's the Giant Cross Giant I got from a mate that I absolutely cooked this with too much sunlight when it arrived because he had it growing in fairly dark conditions. But as you can see now, this gets a lot of full sun throughout the day, and it is just looking absolutely perfect, all the new leaves. So that's settled in nicely. One of my own creations, this is Ventricosa Red Cross Lavicola, and I'm so happy with how these turned out. It's such a gorgeous hybrid. So I think I'm going to grow a bunch of these out and see how they look as they mature. Nice Ventricosa cutting. Just some more seedling Ventricosas. I'm doing some fertilizer tests and things, so we'll see how they go. I'll come over here. It's my other Lolio Cross Ventricosa. Not quite as many pictures on this one, but still a few nice ones. And even, unfortunately, this vine got snapped off in a storm, and right up the top there, it's just putting out an aerial rosette, so hopefully that can just wind up through the tree. Ventricosa spathulata crossolata from EP. Oh, some lacewing eggs. It's good natural pest control. You can see these dendrobiums are going nuts with all their new growth after they're finished flowering. Again, another thing that got pests, hail, possum attacks, everything you can name burnt when I brought it out here. This is my Truncata Ephipiata. Yeah, look at the size of these leaves. It's finally started settling. It's been out here for a while now. But hopefully that's going to give me some beautiful big pictures over summer. Not sure what some of these vines are. I think we've got a red leopard hiding in there. Obviously, that's just gone crazy in there. That's actually a Truncata ovata male flower. I've harvested most of the pollen. There's a few heads left in there. It does have a picture coming. Hopefully after it's done flowering, it should kick off for me. Ventricosa northiana, beautiful northiana style peristome. Oh, this was a freebie from EP a while ago. Lolio Veitchii Boschiana cross Rocco Alata. Looking very cool. Another EP. I'm going to have to check the tag for this one. Ame Veitchii Babigii. I got this off a mate, and that's That's just looking gorgeous. This again came out recently. I just had to move more and more the larger things out of my greenhouse to make space for stock plants and seedlings and just more delicate stuff that needs to be in the greenhouse. Down here, this beautiful Maxima Dark. This is my male one I use in a lot of breeding. And look at the shape on that. These aren't the biggest pictures it has had. Usually much bigger, but the vine goes up here, settles over here. Surprised, usually by this time of year it's covered in flowers. I'll just remove some of these spider webs. Maxima Dark cross Taliensis. I've had cuttings at various times on this. I just broke the picture on that. I am an idiot. Oh, I will enjoy that while that's there, but you can see the sticky viscous fluid on that. Hopefully there's another one coming. That was a shame. Oh well, we'll do it. Veitchii lolii across Clipiata. And this thing has just put up a couple of huge pictures. I thought there was a second one somewhere. There we go there. Not quite as big, but still a gorgeous plant. Sanguinea Dark, which is just starting to vine away again. Oh, it's actually taken up there. No basil shoots at the moment, unfortunately. Nice little Boschiana platykyla. Coming down here. Ooh, RVB Eddie? Yes, hang on. Yes, Rocco Boschiana cross Veitchii, cross Edwardsiana. Gorgeous. This was a mislabeled plant I got, but I'm going to say it's an Aristo hybrid, maybe Aristo ventricosa or Aristo burkii, along those lines. Maxima Dark cross Taliensis. And that's actually with the EP Maxima Dark, the female one, which is, I think it's this vine here, which I'm hoping will flower soon. But that vine winds all through here and is hiding in this little 140 ml pot. Got a couple of basils going. I might repot that soon. There's another nice third dark form of maxilla there. This one's a skinnier peristome. Still a beautiful little plant. What else is in here? I think this is a complex platykyla cross. Well, this one is. The second one, I'm not 100% sure, and I don't know if I'll get in there to find the tags, unfortunately. What else? It's the Rocco that I cut right back. That's starting to vine again already. Maxima Dark cross Lolii from EP. Just gorging itself on ants. You can see them all over the peristome there. Maybe I had some exudate, but as usual, the ants get to it before I get to see it. This is a lower on Maxima Dark cross Lolii Veitchii. Now bear with me, I did have an upper. But I think it might have died off or vanished somehow. That's alright. The always amazing Boschiana cross Zachariana. These gorgeous uppers, you can see there. There's just tons of them hanging in there. There's another one crammed in there. A lower or an intermediate. I think that's an intermediate down here. And there's another vine that takes off up the wall there. Another big Boschiana cross platykyla. We've got an upper on Maxima Dark cross Taliensis. This thing just gets huge. It's such a gorgeous plant. Coming in through here. It's a bit of a mess at the moment. A nice Maxima Dark cross Taliensis. This is another plant. Well, it's another plant. I think they're cuttings from the same plant originally. Try not to break too much, but there's another nice picture in there. And another one there. This was meant to be Copelandii, but apparently it's mislabeled. Maybe a hybrid. And behind there, that is absolutely gorgeous. That's Veitchii cross Northiana cross Veitchii. Settled in and then got attacked by a caterpillar. It's typical. Really nice squat form of ventricosa. So the males, I've used a bit of breeding on with that one. I'm going to say ventricosa insignis, but I'm not 100% sure on that. That might be coming from somewhere else. Yeah, it would be. You can see some smaller pictures up here. Same Pacificus as the common name. Another upper on the Boschiana zachariana. Coming through here, we've got Rebecca Soper. It's actually a cutting of my first ever nepenthes, which I've just sort of held on to over the years. I can't bring myself to get rid of it. Veitchii Boschiana cross Northiana. Really should move this one. It's got some beautiful patterning in this new leaf. Looks like a red variegation. Will focus, but you can see it does get a bit of sunburn here. Veitchii Boschiana cross Maxima Ame cross Platykyla. This peristome is just gorgeous. I can't wait to see uppers on this thing. Another Veitchii Boschiana Northiana tucked in here. A nice ventricosa. That's one of my seed growing ones. It was a red cross hot lips. Some more of those Veitchii Boschiana Northianas. You got the red lip one there. Now I did figure out this was from a set of Northiana Veitchii seeds, but obviously some cross-pollination happened, and this particular plant was not as sold, but I did figure it out, and now I've forgotten what it was, but it's a complex hybrid with some Northiana in there. But that's looking happy. Nice Lolii Veitchii Boschiana. And everything's sort of a bit tangled in here. Now, I think this was, I'm going to say, Truncata Maxima cross Fipiata. Check out the size of that. That is just a gorgeous picture, that one. Now, that's getting some serious size down here. And tucked in behind here is my backyard Rob Cantley. A nice picture there. Another nice darker picture there. That's the main plant. It might be a little bit deficient or something. I might give this a feed soon, because it's got a nice big male spike there. And if we look really carefully, there's a second male spike just about to come there. So that's exciting. I've got a few hybrids already starting to germinate with that, so I'll see what I can do with that. Hopefully it opens and I can get it onto a Truncata cross Nebularum. And moving through, Veitchii Boschiana cross Hose Mountains. This is a nice little Truncata lavicola. This was a bit of a lighter one. Got my darker one inside. There's a bit of variegation on that one as well. It's nice. It seems to be stable. It's not, pure white variegation, but it's there, which is kind of cool. This is a different Veitchii Boschiana cross Hose Mountain. This thing is just covered in growth points at the moment, which is kind of cool. Look at it. It should have heaps of pictures on it. Well, it does have heaps of pictures, but I may have to start choosing to cut some of them off soon, just to let the plant get away. I want to get a vine out of it and hopefully get a flower soon. Coming through here, I'm going to be cheeky and roll the leaf back. I might be wrong. No, it's not a flower. This is my Northiana cross veitchii. This is a female that did flower for me. I got some great hybrids out of it that are just starting to germinate as well. A few other various things in here. Veitchii K cross. I can't remember the Ventricosa Northiana cross Veitchii K. Down here, Ventricosa sibuensis Hamigataensis cross Northiana Veitchii. That might be the same. No, that's the same mother with Maxima Dark, I think. Where is the same? Next to that is Minima cross Zachariana. I've been joking saying it's my fake Rigidifolia. It's probably the closest I'll ever get to owning one. That's a cool little plant. The giant red leopard that my mate's made, which is, again, it did get snipped by a possum, but it hasn't really bothered it. It's kept going, multiple growth points. I think it's got some basils kicking out, so hopefully some even bigger pictures to come. Is that there? That might be a Gothica upper there with the stripes. Oh, the kids next door have got the music going. Another one of those Minima cross Zacharianas. And this one's coming into flower there, actually. So it's a male. I'm not sure what I'll do with that yet, but we'll see. Another Vent Sib Hemigatensis Northiana Veitchii. Check out that. These Vent Sib Hemigatensis, which I'm definitely saying wrong, but all the hybrids are looking so nice and squat on this. It's gorgeous. Maxima, Ventricosa Maxima. And along here, I've got a whole lot of Lobo Veitchii Maxima Dark that I pulled out. Just want to see how they go as an outside hybrid in the backyard. Make sure they're good, tough plants. See, that one's gorgeous. And see how my hybrids goes just a backyard plant rather than everything can grow well in a perfect greenhouse environment. This is an older cross of mine, well, only a couple of years old, but Rocco cross LVB, loaded with ants. Then up here, got Maxima Dark cross Bongzo Black Giant from Old World Botanicals. And these are just gorgeous pictures. Check out how dark that peristome is. Almost like an overly exaggerated Maxima Dark. And clearly going very well outside, even though it survived the hailstorm. Maxima Wavy Leaf from Mount Season, from Old World Botanicals again. Some more Lady Pauline's, got some intermediates here. Next to that, Peltata cross Naga Bongzo. Going pretty nicely out here. Peltata Jacquelineae. This took a while to settle into backyard growth, but as you can see there, it's a very happy little plant now. And a few random hybrids. This is what was this one? Rocco truncata that from my seeds, and by the looks of it, every single picture forms in a way that it can't actually open its lid, which I've never seen before, so I'm going to keep that to grow out and see how it goes. And so that's everything interesting here for the nepenthes. But while you're here, I might so I've gone into picked up myself a few different Amorphophallus species. You can see going through here, stuff like Cognac Nightstick, which is beautiful dark petiole. And if you don't know about Amorphophallus or corpse flowers, there's various names for them. This whole structure is one single leaf, and with the leaflets coming off here, And in a few years, hopefully, once these have grown, got to maturity, the underground bulb will get big enough, and I get these amazing flowers out of these. They don't smell great, but they just look incredible. We got some cognacs. One of those was mislabeled. I have the new name written on the back of the tag. The mislabeling doesn't stop at nepenthes, unfortunately. Palawanensis, which I had to grab because I love Nepenthes palawanensis. You got a bulbifer in there. There's tons of cognacs. Amorphophallus, I'm definitely getting these names wrong as well. I might actually do, once everything's looking good, I might actually do a video just on these. I've got a few more in the greenhouse that I might bring out for it. Anyway, I think that's it for today. I'll leave you guys alone, and until next time. Cheers.